right, guys. So Seth Rogers made an appearance on his live, and it is worth discussing because there's a lot of people who feel like he is obsessed with Katie. Now, in this live, he slipped up and called his ex-wife babe on a live stream, which is very weird. He accused Chris Proudfoot of not allowing him to speak to his ex-wife about his missing son. Also very strange. And he went into detail about Katie's late pregnancy with Sebastian, which was weird. Now, one thing we have to notice about this, and let's just discuss this off the top. In my opinion, I believe Seth only went live because of recently Chris jumped on a panel because there was some leaked audio that was put out there, okay, by a private investigator that and at night posted it on their X, and then it made its way to the YouTube streets, and then Chris jumped on panel, to debunk some stuff that was said. But when Seth is live, he specifically says Chris and Katie don't like people coming to their house, and people are allowed to go to Seth's house because in this leaked audio, it's clear as day that Chris and Katie don't want this PI at their house. Now, people keep in mind this is 60 days into Sebastian going missing. This is none of this leaked audio was current, but Seth, in my opinion, is trying to paint the narrative. I don't think you would have saw a live with Seth if that audio wasn't there and Chris didn't jump on panel. And all this thing was a bunch of mudslinging, and it is very, very strange, people, to see this. Seth is there completely by himself. No TikTok Tony. None of these creators are begging to be on panel with him like we've seen in the past. He's all there by himself, very lonely. In fact, the only creator we even heard mentioned was Queen Bee, and he got all mad because Queen Bee was streaming him on whatever channel. And then what's weird is in his own chat, somebody was asking if he'll strike Queen Bee, right? And then he said he would, this and that. That's wild because Queen Bee gets a lot of views on her videos. So whatever message he's trying to push on his channel, the hate channel Queen Bee, streaming him or not, right, is going to promote him and help get eyeballs on him. So why would he attempt to strike her? And I don't think he will or even knows how. It's just really weird to see him all by himself. You almost want to feel sorry for the guy, feel some type of pity for him. Of course, Sebastian is missing. We all want Sebastian found. But for people who have kind of questioned Seth Rogers, this stream was very telling, very telling. But again, if you missed it, it was a whole bunch of mud slinging on Chris and Katie, a whole bunch of blame on the law enforcement. He claimed that they are competing with each other and this and that, and they're not doing anything. And then he went into a politic rant, which I kind of agreed with some of the stuff that he said about politics and the movement. But it is just very interesting if we can compare streams of Seth Rogers from the beginning of the case. You have creators who, there was people who couldn't wait to get on panel. I can remember last year around this time, there was almost like a Christmas stream because I specifically remember Not Bright Media and that goofball Nick jumping on and promising that he'll bring Sebastian home. Here we are a year later, and they're still in litigation and doing very weird things on Twitter. Extremely weird. But just a quick recap of Seth Rogers' latest live. Tell me how you feel about it in the comments. I'll link it somewhere. Very strange, very weird. No friends, no Tony, no guidance, and mud slinging once again on epic levels, and even a slip of Babe, Katie Babe. I call my wife Babe because I love her. I do not call my exes, none of my ex-girlfriends, I never have and I never will, Babe. That's something that you do for someone you love, and it's very telling. Until the next one, White Boy, I'm out. What's up, guys? Hope you enjoyed the video. Do me a favor, hit that like, subscribe to my clip channel at Whiteboy Radio Clips, and in the description box is the link to be a member. Become a member if you can. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Stay safe, stay smart. Peace.